coming into it, I was 0 for 4, and I mean I was trying my hardest not to worry about that, and I knew the guy was a fastball guy, so I knew I was going to get a good pitch to hit, and he got me to 2-2, and he come back with a fastball low. It's close, but I took it, and when I stepped back in the box, I knew he wasn't going to come with anything but a fastball, and luckily it was in a good zone for me, and I put a good swing on it, and good results.
What's that like, step up to the plate in a big moment like that? You live for that? Is that a moment that you just kind of dream about?
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course. I mean, you play the sport. You play any sport, really. I mean, and you dream of moments like that. That's the moments that you stand in your backyard and you picture. So it was nice to be able to come through for our team, get a win.
How much better is it? It was in the 10th inning. You guys, what was kind of the mood in the dugout there?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we were still up. I mean, we've dealt with a lot of adversity this year. Just, highs and lows, and so we didn't really let it get to us. And we just focused on getting guys on base. And unbelievable job by Chris Thorburn getting a big 2-out knock. And luckily enough, he gave me an opportunity and put a good swing on it.
Take me back to the James Madison series, last series. You guys were fighting for your lives to get into the tournament. Fast forward to today, you guys won it. Looking back on that, how neat is that? Oh,
it's huge. I mean, the biggest thing for me was our starting pitching. Our starting pitching was unbelievable over that span. And then today, I mean, we had some bullpen guys come in and step up, and I mean, that's what you need. I mean, you're going to make a run in a regional, you got to have some bullpen guys step up. But I mean, unbelievable job by our pitching staff, keeping us in the ball game and letting the offense do the work.
And lastly, with Coach Scaff retiring, how special is that to take him out on top? You still got more baseball to play.
Yeah, of course, it's huge. I mean, at the beginning of the year when he told us, I mean, we were all a little bit in shock, but I mean, we knew this year was for him, and yeah, we had some definite adversity, but it feels really good to play as good as we did here and come out on top.
I mean, you can't explain the feeling. There's no words. There's the emotions are overwhelming. I don't even think it's hit me yet, to be honest. Hasn't been any tears, but it's just these guys have worked so hard and dealt with so much throughout the year, and we knew we just needed a chance to make it in the tournament. And once we got in, we knew we were going to wreak havoc, and it's exactly what we did.
Was it maybe you guys were already in that playoff mindset going into the last 2 weekends of the regular season? Do you think that helped you overall in the tournament?
I think it did, and I mean, you almost have to have that mindset throughout the whole year, and I think that's what we lacked a little bit at the beginning. We were a little lackadaisical. I don't think a lot of us knew how. A lot of the young guys knew how to compete, knew how to win, and that's the biggest thing is knowing how to win. Everybody loses, but and that's what I was talking to him about was these young guys. There's so many young guys. I'm the only fourth-year position player on the team. They know how to win this thing now, and that's the most important part. It won't be a surprise later on because they've already done it, and they're going to be able to do it again for 3 to 4 more years. Shockingly, I didn't have to say anything. I think we knew as soon as those last 2 conference weekends came around, we knew we needed 4 wins. And the way I saw a fire lit in our guys' eyes, I knew I didn't have to say much. Maybe a little bit in these late innings of these important games, you just got to say, hey, relax. You worked hard, you deserve to be here. But they stepped up, they didn't need any extra help, and they just came to battle. I'm so proud of them.
And lastly, the whole season kind of felt like maybe it was for Coach Scaff. I know he didn't want that, but he didn't want that attention on him. But I'm sure you guys were playing for him. How special is it to send him out on top?
If only people understood how much he put into the program, how much he's invested into it over the years, they would be able to understand maybe just a fraction of how important this was and how awesome this was. This guy deserves everything, and we're going to give him everything we got the rest of the year. And we're not done. Plenty of baseball left to play, and hopefully win a regional for the first time.
We knew once we got into the tournament we were going to be pretty dangerous. So, we just try to keep playing good baseball, pitching the ball well, hitting the ball well, and hopefully something good will happen. Look what happened.
You take home some personal hardware for you. I know it's probably not about you and about your awards, but that's still pretty special.
Yeah, it is. It's always nice to be recognized as something like overachiever. But when it comes down to things, you can't do anything by yourself. It's a team effort, and without the rest of my team, we wouldn't be nothing. So the hardware is good and all, but I like what the whole can do.
You come over. You got 2 runs in the 9th. What was the mood going into the 10th inning there? Obviously, it's not over. You guys have been through a lot of adversity, but what were you guys talking about in the dugout there?
Well, we know they used to call us the cardiac hawk, so we weren't gonna roll up there like it was bound to happen. Anything can happen. So they scored 2 on us. We were down, but we didn't lose. So we still had more opportunities to put another run on the board and then shut them out. Next inning we made it happen.
What does it mean to send Coach out with another CAA title? He now has the most CAA titles of any CAA coach. How special is that for you guys to be able to do that for him?
That was definitely one of our priorities going into this season. You know, obviously we didn't play as well during the season as we needed to, but we did enough, and we made it happen in conference.
And lastly, you got another regional coming up. You guys were obviously pretty close in last year's regional. What can maybe you take from that regional into this year?
You never know, honestly. It's just playing the game of baseball.